message? Let's find out. Who is this message about? This message is about Sagittarius season or Sagittarius person. All right, let's see what's going on. Where's Sagittarius at in this? Sagittarius is expecting some good things to come. You expected some good things to come during Sagittarius season. All right. Well, let's see what shows up. What's arriving? What is the opportunity? The High Priest. It's a secret. We're not telling you. Well, what can you show us about it if you're not going to tell us, okay? But you already know. You already know. They're not going to know. They already know. Okay. What is it? It is something you have waited on. You've been waiting for this to happen. This is not an idea. This is not a feeling. I heard, I can't stop that feeling. Okay, so, and this is something you've been waiting to happen. You've been investing in it, and you've been waiting for something to happen, and it's something that you've had to have courage about. You've had to be in your power about this. You had to be in your strength about this, because the thing of it is, like, if you didn't, it couldn't, like, it took an emotional investment, a belief, thank you, a knowing, thank you, like, forget, don't let appearances fool you vibes. This is like, don't let appearances fool you. I know nobody can tell me different vibes. Okay, let me see what else. And the thing is, this is above and beyond what most people would expect for themselves, and it's also above and beyond what you have expected for yourself in the past as well. So, interesting. This is like you've been waiting for somebody to leave your life. You've been waiting for somebody to pack up and get out of here. Well, they're going to leave. That's what you wanted. You wanted them to leave. They're going to be gone. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because you're like, I already know what this is. And yeah, I want it to be over. Well, they're leaving. It's going to be over. Somebody's packing up and leaving. Well, that's good, because all they're bringing is drama, stress, and problems. Five of Wands energy. This is what they bring to the situation. You're like, I don't need nobody here. I could do better by myself. Yeah, I could do better by myself. Yeah. This is like, I could keep doing bad with you, or I could do better by myself. I can do better by myself energies. Yeah. And you're like, I know I did the right thing. I was fully committed, fully invested. I've been waiting, and nothing has changed. So, okay. Well, looks like it's like you're not going to be able to hold back what you've been feeling any longer, is what the Seven of Cups is saying to me. It's saying to me, you're not going to be able to, because there's this energy of like, it's going to take for you to say something out loud to whoever you want gone. And you've been avoiding this because you want to be a good person. You want to be nice. You don't want to be mean. Well, there's a thing here. There's going to be something that triggers so much disappointment in you that you're going to kind of lose your cool. And I'm hearing from this viewpoint of superiority, which is not something I've ever said on a reading, but they're saying like, you're going to see something in you that's superior in this situation, and you're just going to rip the ripcord and let it loose. This is like taking the bandage off at once. This is like, pulling out the big guns. Yeah, this is the vibe, and it's gonna be without care for how somebody else feels, because something happens when they start a fight, or they start doing some shit, like it's all nonchalant, but it's really disrespectful, and you just, I heard all hell breaks loose. That's what I heard. All hell gonna break loose. And everything you haven't said about your feelings, you've been trying to be nice and keep it under wraps and just not say shit. Yeah, that's not gonna work no more. You're gonna open your mouth. Oh, and it's coming. I heard in the floodgates will be open, and it's like all the shit you've been biting back. Boom, it's coming. Yeah, just like, they just showed me somebody vomiting. When people get too drunk, and then all of a sudden it's all over the fucking place, but it's launching out of them like a fucking fire hose. That's what your words are going to be like. Yeah. And it has something to do with this person either drinking too much, which would be apropos for having used the whole drinking, drunk, and vomiting thing, right? And it also has to do with some about, the way they partying or who they're partying with type of vibes. It's like if they told you, yeah, I don't talk to them no more. And then what do you find out? Well, you said you don't talk to them no more. I stopped by to surprise you. Dun, 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 who do I find? But exactly who you don't talk to. Sitting right next to and y'all talking. What? Okay. And then when that happens, you're like, you know what? Forget it. I've been trying to be kind. I've been trying to keep it cool. I've been trying to temper my feelings. I've been trying to keep it balanced and be kind and be nice and be a good person. You know what? I need to do none of that. Let me just tell you about yourself right quick is the vibe that I'm seeing coming up here. So yeah, all hell finna break loose for somebody. Cold part about it, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you already know what it is. You know the truth. You see the truth. You got it clearly. Like there ain't no playing. And yeah, you're gonna hit them with about 8 gut punches with the truth, and that'll be the end of it. And then there'll be the separation, and then you get to have your money. And you get to make a new choice. You know what I'm saying? Because you telling this person you made your choice and you chose that person over there. And that's something that you said you wasn't going to do. But now I see everything clearly. So all that love I had for you, I heard I'm taking it back. And you know what? I can sleep by my damn self. And you know what? I'm starting over again. You got to go. And then this is like, yeah, I don't have nothing else. I heard I don't have nothing else to say about it. Where are you going? And your stuff will be on the porch by the time you make it home type of vibes. They're like, no, I don't want you to do that. Then they try to gaslight you and tell you some junk that ain't even facts, right? And they try to tell you some kind of lie. But you already know what it is. You know they don't want you to remove them from your situation. You know they don't want to go, right? But it's over. There's no bringing this back to life, and it's fitting. Justice is justice. You gonna stand your ground. They gonna be stressed the heck out. Meanwhile, you gonna be like, I know I'm blessed. I know I did what I should have did. I know I actually safeguarded myself in this. And you're gonna stand your ground. You're gonna take action, okay? You gonna give them what belongs to theirs, and you say that's it. You don't get to take none of mine. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to all of mine. And then when they walking away, they're gonna look at their self, and they're gonna realize that they had the opportunity with somebody who had really everything, that was really giving them love, and they try to manipulate the game with somebody that wanted to build with them. Now that person don't want to build with them. They building by themselves. Okay, they got guards up, they got barriers up, they got boundaries up. They're filtering their phone calls, and they're sad about it. They're sad about it because they realize, dang, that person really got it going on. What the heck was I thinking? They want to try to reach out. They're going to send a text. They're going to find that text just bounces off into the nether space because it don't come to you. You don't ever reply. When they try to call you, they're going to find that they've been blocked, right? And then they're going to know that it's really over. And then they're going to know that they better go figure out what else they want to do, because you're too protected. You're too blocking their bullshit, I heard. And there's nothing they can say or do about it. Okay, they didn't want to face the truth when they were around you, and now they find themselves blocked, and you just don't care no more. Being away from you, they're so apologetic because they realize how, everything was their fault. And then they start to realize how they had done this before. And you're not even paying attention. You're going to be busy doing some other stuff with some people who you really vibe with, being all independent, having closed out this cycle, looking forward to what else is there possible in this for my bliss, okay? It's sitting in, appreciating yourself, recognizing, dang, I'm so proud of me. I didn't play the game. I didn't stick around. I didn't wait to find out. I didn't try to believe in some false hope, right? And I'm happy because I'm happy. Yeah, the type of vibes. And you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but anything is better than what I already know. I'm ready for some stuff I don't know. So you might hop in your car, take a drive, go see some family members, return back to home, okay? Tell them about the changes that you had and how suddenly things changed, right? They were like, dang, but we thought that was never going to happen. And they were like, well, we didn't want to tell you, but we seen it a while back. There was something that was just off. And that's what I have coming out for you right now. We just read the whole deck of cards. So stay encouraged. Stay uplifted. People come and go all the time, baby. They really do. Most of them go. Like leaves on a tree. If you look at life and people in your life like parts of a tree, most what people pay attention to is all the leaves. And it's the leaves that leave every freaking season. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll be back with more. I always come back. Do all the YouTube things so that more of our beloved brothers and sisters of humanity get the message that they need. You already knew that it was an issue there. You knew there was a problem. You could sense it, and it was like just not sitting right with your soul. Trust yourself. It's your best friend. This is what I have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And